And still on the holiday rush, joining us today is Francis Chua, Business Unit Head of Transport Company to Go, to talk about holiday shipping demand, delivery timelines, and what customers should expect as logistics operations peak this season. Good morning, Francis, and thanks for being here on the program.
Good morning, and I wish everyone a Merry
All
Christmas.
right, a Merry Christmas to you as well, but tell us how busy is to go during this holiday season.
Well, this holiday season, we're expecting a lot of passenger coming in our seaports. In fact, this week we're expecting about 20,000 passengers, more than 20,000 passengers just in Manila alone, leaving Manila, and then in other seaports we're also expecting about the same volume. So it's been a very busy past 2 weeks for us and to go.
And which are the busiest ports and routes, Francis?
It's still Manila. It still is the biggest outport, especially those who are going home into their own provinces. But also, we're seeing a huge volume in terms of arrivals in Cebu, Bacolod, and Iloilo, and also in Cagayan de Oro. So these are all the big ports we have in the country. Also, quite noticeably, we've also seen a huge spike in terms of passengers from Davao, even in our newest port, Siargao. So we're very happy with the turnout this Christmas.
Lots of passengers traveling, but have you already seen the peak of a passenger volume, Francis, or are you expecting that in the coming days?
I think in the coming days, there will still be more coming in. In fact, some of our passengers who were not able to buy ticket in advance are also waiting out in the pier. So these are chance passengers. But we do encourage everyone to please buy their tickets ahead because we will not be able to accommodate everyone. So it's been a full week already. And in fact, even next week, we're expecting quite a large volume in terms of passengers. So we do ask everyone to kind of like prepare in advance and buy their tickets ahead.
Of course, preparing in advance is always better. So where can passengers buy their tickets? And if in case they aren't able to buy this in advance, what are the chances for passengers to still buy tickets there at the pier?
Sure. Is it now our tickets now are available online. So you can do on our website to go travel.togo.com.ph or download our mobile app. So that's the most convenient. But if you're not handy with a mobile service at the moment, you can go to our PR locations, which is in Tondo, Manila, or in any of the ports we service. One can also go to the agents. Just look for the authorized agent signage of to go, or even go to our stores in malls. So there are plenty of options. But if you do decide to go to the pier, yes, if there are available bunks still in certain voyages, the passengers will be accommodated. But that's a risk.
Yeah, there's a risk there. But Francis, I wanted to ask about shipments. I'm sure this is a very, very busy season for to go. Tell us some of the shipments that are seeing the biggest surge.
We're seeing a huge volume in terms of e-commerce. Our To Go Express group is actually very much very busy this season also. For one, those who are buying from e-commerce and looking to kind of like send those out via our express service. And we're also seeing a huge demand in terms of asking To Go Express to send out some packages from Manila outwards in various branches in the Philippines. So it's been a pretty good week ahead also for us in terms of cargo and loose items. And the good thing is as a company, we're also kind of prepared for this scenario. We do know that during Christmas season it's always full. It's always full of commercial activities. And it's really the one time we also want to show up and make sure that we deliver excellent service across all our service units.
So would you say that delays are very minimal? I mean, tell us how you're handling all this volume. And is it busier than how it was last year in 2024?
Definitely busier this year. I think in terms of delays. So on the shipping side, we do apologize because I think in some of our voyages this week, we encountered some delays. In particular because we were trying to accommodate as much passengers we have. So what we do is we check first our accommodation, and if there's still available bunks or rooms, then that's the only time we kind of like accept chance passengers. And that requires some sort of extra work from us. And that's the reason why there are also some delays. I think there are also port congestions at this point because it's not just only us, but also in other ports. And also in terms of cargo loading, it's been pretty full. So we're trying our best to kind of like really catch up in terms of operational hours. That's on the shipping side. But definitely, we promise you still safe, secure, and reliable service. On the To Go Express side, definitely, I think everyone's doing their best to meet the timelines. In fact, the whole team of To Go Express is ready to serve this Christmas. And we're already looking at holiday operations, even to make sure that packages and goods arrive on time as promised.
Well, speaking of packages, can customers still send some of them before Christmas Day? I know it's already 2 days from now. Pwede pa ba yun? Mga last-minute senders?
Pwede. All they have to do is just drop by in our to-go stores everywhere. So we're available in malls or even in high commercial activity areas. Just go to our stores, talk to our agent there, and see how that can be delivered in time. So you have options, whether it's an overnight service or a 3-day service. Definitely something we can always accommodate.
Any tips? Any tips for customers? And what about pets for passengers looking to bring their fur babies with them when they go home? Pwede ba
The good
yun?
news is, pwede yun. In our ships, we accommodate pets. In fact, just recently, one story went viral also on Facebook for us being able to accommodate that was rejected on an airline service. So yes, definitely, all they have to do is just visit our pier and make sure to bring with you the quarantine pass from our Bureau of Animal Industry and vaccination papers of your fur babies. Submit that to us, and we'll help you get the necessary permits for you to be able to travel with your pets. And some tips, maybe just make sure to get your ticket in the right channel. Do not go for scammers. Do not go for those selling tickets online because from Facebook, because most likely there are scammers. So please transact only with legitimate channels, and please be at the pier 5 hours earlier or 4 hours earlier because especially with the traffic now, we don't know what's going to happen. So just be sure to be on time.
Just to be sure, 5 hours. That's a lot, but it's better to be safe than sorry, right, Francis? But
That's
quickly,
right.
before we let you go, tell us about the outlook of To Go for 2026.
Oh, we're very excited for 2026. There are a few things we're working on with the Department of Tourism, at least on the passenger side. We're expecting to also work with more companies. If this year we work on launching our 20th port, who knows, there will be more for next year. But definitely, we'll be trying to give in a better experience for our passengers, our travel fun experience. The cruise-like service on our ships is something we want to be able to do across all our ships, Wi-Fi service, and even new partnerships. And who knows what other great ports we're opening for next year. So we're very, very excited.
All right, well, we can't wait to see what you have in store for 2026. But for now, thank you very much for joining us. Francis Chua, Business Unit Head of To Go. Thanks, Francis.